Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum and hi. I'm Sharifah Nadzirah Binti Syed Ibrahim. So today I'm going to present my final project based on geographical information system, or we call that GIS. First, this is my table of content of my case study. Next is an introduction. GIS is a system of tools, software, and procedure to facilitate management, manipulations, analysis, modeling, representation, and display of georeference data to solve complex problems of planning and resource management. So GIS also important tools for urban planning and management because their ability to store, retrieve, analyze, and model and map large area with large amounts of spatial data has led to remarkable application growth. And GIS now used for transport and infrastructure planning, land use planning, land use assessment, and so on. So GIS function include data entry, data display, data management, data retrieval, and analysis. So in this project, student must choose any case study in commercial area, any area they want, and then the student need to identify 3 relevant data entities with 3 attributes and design the appropriate ER diagram for a database. So in this project also, student must perform basic geospatial GIS. Next is aim of this case study, which is to support the capture, management, manipulation, analyze, modeling, and display of spatial reference for the solving complex planning and management problems. So next is objective. Have a 3 objective, which is to identify data entities with the appropriate attributes of a commercial area in Taman Bukit Pasir, and second, to provide efficient means for data distribution and data handling, and third is to understand how the process operates. So scope of study. So first is research will be done on commercial area, which is a shop office in Taman Bukit Pasir, which is my town. And second, to create an ER diagram and develop GIS database about the site area. And third is at the end, in this study, it will be able to come out with an outcomes and conclusions. This is a designing ER diagram. So ER diagram is a flowchart that illustrates how entities such as people, object, or concept interact with each other in the system. So ER are most commonly used to design relational database in the area of software engineering, business information, education, and research. So ER diagram have 3 types, which is conceptual model, logical model, and physical model. So in my conceptual model, I have 3 attributes, which is commercial building, roads, and boundary. So next is my logical model. In commercial building, I have 6 data, which is ID, number lot, floor, activity floor 1, activity floor 2, and activity floor 3. For boundary, have 3 data, which is location, state, and area. And road also have 3, which is ID, name of road, and type of road. Okay, so this is my physical model. So these all data I get from my research using Google Map, Google Internet, and so on to get my information of my site. So because nowadays world have some issue which is COVID-19, so it's difficult to me to go the real site, so I just observe in Google Map only. So this part is about developing a GIS database. So before you build a GIS database, have two options, which is option 1 and option 2. So option 1, you can directly get a map from MapInfo, and you just only measure and just choose your study area. But option 2, you must get a map from Google Earth Pro. So I'm choosing option 2, and I will explain the step how to create a boundary from Google Earth Pro. This is a step to create a boundary from Google Earth. So first step, you open the Google Earth Pro and then choose your study area, and then you create the boundary. So after you create the boundary, you must save the layer boundary as a KML file, and then don't forget to save your image, raster image, as a JPEG or PNG and so on. For step 2, you go to MapInfo, go to map and click universal data, and it coming out your specific data source, and you just choose your file, coordinate and so on, and then select layer, just tick on replace smart and choose directory and just click OK. So your boundary from Google Earth will be appear there. So for step 3, to coming out your raster image, just go to home, open, select your file and choose your raster image and complete your registration. Step 4, lastly, your raster image will be appear, and then you can check your measurement for your map, which is click open map and then click on spatial and then choose dimensions, and then you can start measurement, and then you must save the layer, save as a mapcat dimension.txt. So after you get the boundary and the perfect measurement, you can start to build a GIS database, which is step 1. You can go to the table and click a new table and click on add to current mapper and select create, and then step 2, new table structure will be appear, and then click on fill to insert a new information, and then click create and create a new table. Box will be appear, so you can save your file according to the table and click on save, and then you can repeat this step to doing your boundary and road data. So after you build a GIS database, you can start digitize map. So first step to digitize map is you just click the pencil icon, add layer to editable, and go to map and just click to insert and choose which tools is suitable for your digitize in site area. For example, polygon for building and polyline for road and boundary. So step 2, for your pencil icon, you can change the color of shape, which is go to map, click on style, choose region style or line style, and change fill and border, and depends on the suitability. So for step 3, lastly, you can start digitize your map. Okay, after you finish your digitized map, you can insert your data in browser. So step 1 to insert your data in browser is go to the table and click a new browser, and then your browser will be appear, and you just select a layer and just click OK. So step 2, the selected layer browser will be appear. So finally, insert data on each attributes, which is boundary, road and commercial. before I'm going to GIS geospatial analysis, I will show you guys a short video tutorial how to develop a GIS database, and let's watch. Okay, this part is about geospatial analysis and outcomes. So, what does it? Okay, so geospatial analysis collects, manipulates, and displays geography data and image information system, include GPS and satellite image. So, Geospatial data also depends on geography coordinates and identifiers such as street and postal address code, and they are used to create model and geography data visualization for more accurate modeling and predictions. Okay, so this is step of creating alternative map. Okay, so step 1 is go to map and click on add theme and choose your thematic map, which is individual map, pie charts map, dot density map, and more, and then you just click next. Okay, so for step 2, your table will be appear and you can choose your table and fill what you want. Okay, and then you just click next, and step 3, your thematic map will be appear. And so for my thematic map, for individual map, there are many types of activity at the study area, and the most common type of activity is restaurant, and also mostly vacant in floor 2 and floor 3. Okay, this is an example individual map of commercial activity floor 1, and then this is for floor 2, and then this is for floor 3. So next, for my GIS geospatial analysis, so where does it locate? So the commercial area at Taman Bukit Pasir is an attraction for residents who live in Taman Bukit Pasir. Taman Bukit Pasir is located along Jalan Bukit Pasir and Jalan Tan Sri Ho. It's also located at nearby residential area and close to the main road. And this study area mainly for finance, banking, and commercial activities, as well as many of shop office. So this is an example of my dot density map and my pie chart map. Is why does it happen? So this is because majority of commercial building in this area in floor 2 and floor 3 are mostly is vacant. This study area is not a main commercial in Batu Pahat, because after a long year have the one more at a surrounding area in this commercial area, and it was closed for a long time, and maybe this is the reason why commercial area of Taman Bukit Pasir are mostly is vacant. So, and also this area commercial are far away from Bandar Batu Pahat. So this is example of create a query analysis. So first is go to map and click SQL select and choose simple select, and then insert your query analysis, and then you just click OK, and your query analysis will be appear. So finally is conclusion. So conclusion of this case study is GIS is useful in creating a user-friendly database of archaeological sites. It can create map from data pool from database anytime to any scale for everyone, and it's also the best methodology for communicate the meaning of spatial data. So GIS also proved to be really useful applications. Its evolution with the changing time has been totally progressive with the changing in the latest hardware and software. So GIS will be used for the best of its purpose. So this case study located at commercial area in Taman Bukit Pasir, Batu Pahat, Johor has a lot of activity and function for the residents around the area. That's all from me for my video simulation presentation. So thank you and bye. Assalamualaikum.